This session that you're attending right now is called Why Durham? And what we're going to do is give you an overview of what Durham University is, what we stand for, what is involved, and hopefully give you a guide to our university and all of our unique things that make Durham what it is. So you may have seen in the press or in some of our university communications and things, we have recently been named as University of the Year 2026 as part of the Times and the Sunday Times Good University Guide. So we're really proud of this accolade. Obviously, it's a really high award to have been given and a really amazing achievement for the university. So if it is something that you are looking at and you are looking at those ratings and things like that, then please do just know this has recently come out for 2026 and we're really, really proud of it. So we have a whole range of different things within the institution. So you can see here, we have 19 subjects in the World Top 100. So when you are breaking that down by different subjects and departments, 19 of ours do sit in that World Top 100 ranking. We are also in the top 89 in the world as an institution. So when you look at Durham University as a whole, we are ranked as world class and we sit in those QS world rankings of the top. We're in the top 89, but we are listed within that top 100. As you can see, which again is really important for us to be able to stay within that world top 100 accolade. We have 120 countries that are represented across our cohort, whether that's staff or students. That's people who make up all of our bodies of everyone who's involved in the institution. We have around 20,200 students across undergraduate and postgraduate, and we have a diverse range of people attending. You can meet people from all over the world, from all walks of life, and we're really proud again of the way that we work together with people from everywhere, whether this is in our studying, in our student body, within our research, within partner institutions. It is something that we really do pride ourselves on. And we also offer a really unique student experience. So you may have heard that we are collegiate, and being a collegiate university does mean slightly different things depending on the institution and the university. I will talk a little bit more about what this means for Durham a little bit later on in the PowerPoint, but the main thing is that we are made up of 17 different colleges. So you belong to one of these colleges. 16 of our colleges are mixed with undergraduates and postgraduates, and one of our colleges is dedicated as postgraduate only. And what these student colleges offer is a really unique family support system that you have around you, and you remain a member of that college your whole time and when you leave as well. You will always be a member of that college. So there's a big collegiate and a lot of college pride that goes on, and we'll talk about what that means as well in just a little while. So we have a whole range of different qualifications that can take you wherever you want to go. So whether this is a certain career pathway that you have in mind, whether you are just still deciding what career you want to do, and maybe you're just trying to pick something that you really enjoy, all of these qualifications that we have across undergraduate, across master's programs, across PhDs. There are so many different levels of qualification, and we are there to hopefully help and answer your questions as well. This session will focus a little bit more on the student experience side alongside these qualifications, but we do have some admission sessions happening still tomorrow, I believe. So if you do have any technical admissions questions, then please do go back on the booking site and have a little look for that. But hopefully, whatever it is that you're interested in, we should have a qualification that inspires you to help achieve that. We are really proud of the world-class facilities that we've got, and it's really important to us that we continue to invest in these world-class facilities so that our students are really getting the best things possible. So you can see on this rotating slideshow some of the facilities that we have. We have libraries that have National Archive status with some of the things that are in these libraries are absolutely fantastic. I know that we've got archives, and I've worked in we've got a library on Palace Green, and I've worked in there before as a student. And basically, within that, there are just world-class books and things that you have to wear gloves to touch, which I know does make them very important. But to have the breadth of different things available for us to use is just fantastic. We've got three different museums. So we've got the Oriental Museum, an archaeology museum, and a museum within the castle. So there's a whole range of things if you are interested in that side of it that we can use through our studies as well as for a whole range of other things as well. You can see actually it's on the screen right now is the £11.5 million Ogden Centre for Fundamental Physics. And this building, I believe, is shown here as part of our Lumiere Festival of Light, which occurs is actually coming up in November. And a lot of the buildings are lit up and there's light fixtures all around Durham. But it also sits as a fundamental aspect of the facilities within the physics department as well. They do a lot of community outreach and projects through that research as well. Some of the other facilities that we have, so on the screen right now is our Teaching and Learning Centre. So this opened in 2020 and it was a £14 million development that basically allowed our students even more facilities and even more space to use for their teaching and their learning. It's a really bright and airy building that people can go along and there's lecture halls, but there's also study spaces and lots of other things as well. You might have seen the Sports and Wellbeing Park that was on the screen as well, which had 35 million put into it. So this has got world-class level of sporting facilities, whether it's the rowing tank, the athletics pitch out the back. We've got football pitches, there's netball courts, hockey pitches. Like there are so many different things in that sports centre that mean that our students can participate in that sport. We have a really high level of students who take part in sport at some level as an extracurricular. And so again, it's really important to us that those facilities are continually developed. And on the screen here is our mathematical sciences and computer science building, which did also open up a few years ago. And after the £42 million that was put into it, it does stand as a fantastic area of the facilities that both of those departments have access to. As I mentioned earlier, we are a proudly collegiate university. So this does mean that we have all of those different colleges that make up our whole university. So what a college is slightly different for us at Durham than other collegiate universities. Your college is where you do all of the extracurricular kind of things, whereas your teaching takes place completely separately to the college. So there isn't any academic sessions within the college. And when you apply to Durham, you apply centrally to admissions. So you don't apply to a college, and colleges don't make decisions on your applications. Actually, your academic teaching is everyone from every college coming together. So you might meet people from 15 other colleges in your lectures and your seminars, but then you can go back to your college, and a lot of this is where you will take part in these things shown on the screen here. So the majority of our first year students in undergrad do live in this accommodation, but there is accommodation for second and third year undergrads, but also postgraduate students as well. It's a shared community, so you've got people from all degree subjects coming together and sharing those different aspects of the community, whether that is the cooking side, so some of them are catered, but some are self-catered, whether that is taking part in the sports and societies that they have them in abundance. So there are hopefully, whatever you're interested in, some way to get involved with those events and activities, which I'm sure our student ambassadors will touch upon. But these are things like summer ball, formal dinners, Christmas parties, Christmas dinner, karaoke, quiz nights. Like the list is honestly endless. We do have a lot of other aspects within this as well. So this is the place you can go to get support. We have staff who work within the colleges who are designated to be there for you and provide that support, sorry, as long as you're able to go and find those. And there is lots of student governance as well. So there's the opportunity to get involved in taking on a role in college, being the president of a sports society, or looking at how you can get involved in so many aspects. When I was a student at Durham, I got to be on the exec, so the exec committee for things like my college day and help planning that, which definitely has helped me develop skills and qualities when I came into this role with the event planning side. So all of that can really enhance your CV when leaving Durham as well. Oh, we seem to be stuck. Let's have a look. There we go. So as I mentioned, they are more than just a place to stay. They're not they're not really just halls of residence. They are so many different aspects all wrapped up in one. If anyone is a Harry Potter fan, I do kind of say it's like the Harry Potter houses, but just bigger. There's more of them. But also they have that kind of personal touch that I think they can really add value to your life here in Durham. You can meet students from all subjects and levels. So a lot of the colleges might have mentor schemes as well, where you can meet people from higher up years and share knowledge and different things that they might have learned during their time. There'll be guest lectures, talks, and exhibitions. You can participate in some of the student committees, like I mentioned, as well as being able to take part in societies, teams, representative groups. It is where a lot of our students make lifelong friendships because you spend a lot of time with your college friends, but also you are absolutely able to make friends in other colleges. In my final year, I lived with three girls who were in a different college to me, and we attended each other's events. So I could go as a guest to their formal dinners or their winter ball, and they could come to mine. So I kind of was able to get the best of both worlds there. And a lot of people do find this. But as it mentions there, that's just a small list of some of the events that we have going on and the dedicated staff who are there to support and enable your personal development and well-being. They are there for you and they dedicate a lot of time to making sure that you're okay. If you wanted to participate in things outside of college, then you absolutely can. There is some information on here. Oh, I'll just go back there about some of the different aspects at a university level. So a lot of our colleges will have sports societies and different things going on, but we do also have these at a university level as well. So, for example, here you can see in the Times and the Sunday Times Good University Guide in 2023, we were named Sports University of the Year. And this is a high percentage there. 75% of our students participate in some form of sport, whether that is at the Team Durham University level. These tend to be the more competitive sports and societies in terms of you might have to do like a trial to get in, or they might be much higher level because they're competing against other universities. But you can also play for your college, which is a little more relaxed usually as well. For example, I know one of our colleges has A team men's football all the way down to the P team, I believe is the most recent one. So there's a whole range of different aspects you can get involved in. If it's not sport that you're interested in, then we have a really vibrant music and theatre company. So we have 26 different theatre companies within Durham Student Theatre as well. They're always putting on different productions. There's actually one there that the picture at the top of the guy jumping in the tap shoes always makes me smile because that was a production that I choreographed a few years back of Singing in the Rain in the Gala Theatre in Durham. And hands down, that was one of the best things I did at university, which sits outside my degree and just is a fantastic way to really help learn some extra skills and qualities, but have fun at the same time. We've got 90 different music societies and honestly a whole range of actual other societies that sit under the Durham Students' Union. The list is crazy. So if you wanted a bit of a fun job, you can find that list on the Students' Union website. If you had any problems with your course, accommodation, illness, relationships, family, or finances, we're here for you. We are there to help you. We will take these seriously. We will try and signpost you to the best support, and we will be there to just Sometimes lend a helping hand, a listening ear, and just be on hand for whatever you need. We know that whatever level, whatever age you are, moving to university can be really daunting and it can be really difficult. So that's why our dedicated teams are there for that support and welfare. Again, a lot of that comes through college, but it can also come at a university level as well, because there's lots of different channels that you can go through. So like I mentioned, you could go through college. So there's student support officers, mentors, junior common room, welfare officer, your college parents who might be students in the year above or 2 years above you. You can go through the Students' Union, who are an elected group of students who are there for you. They are your voice, they are your Students' Union, they are there to look after your welfare, be your officer, deliver campaigns, and have advice centres as well. And generally through the university, we've got things like the counselling service, we've got a service for students with disabilities, we have Nightline who are available throughout the night if you need a listening ear overnight. We've got taxi services that are dedicated to getting students home safe if you're heading home late. We've got people who are absolutely committed to making sure that your time at university is as smooth as it can be. We are top 10 in the UK for graduate prospects, so there are lots of different things that we offer within this careers, employability and enterprise. There's one-to-one appointments with careers advisors. We will look over and do CV reviews, support with internships. If you want help with interviews and assessments, then we are there to help out with that. And the graduate destinations are honestly endless. There are so many possibilities. We've listed just a few there, so you can see things like Teach First, the BBC, the civil service, the NHS. Like, honestly, it's hopefully whatever you decide to go to next, Durham will have given you the best foundations possible. Durham as a city is quite small. So you can see here it's small in size, but big on things to see and do. We are a city university, which means we are split all across Durham City. But with it being a small city, everything's in walking distance. You can get from one end to the other if you needed to pretty quickly. I think the maximum from one end to the other, you're looking at 45, 50 minutes walk. But most things in Durham, there's a bit of a running joke that everything's kind of 20 minutes away. It's just 20 minutes walk. So you can get to a lot of places, and there's so much to see and do, whether that's in the city centre with some of the like the city things like the cinema, bowling, bars and things like that, or within the university, such as things within college and all of the different activities we have going on. If you wanted to find out a little bit more about specific areas, you can download our Durham University Tours app. So the link is on there as well. And if you just search it in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, you will find that. You'll be able to look at all the different buildings and find out a little bit more information about where it is, what it includes, and just some more details. I do apologise if anyone goes and downloads that straight from this. A couple of the audio descriptions were done by myself, so you probably end up hearing my own voice again. And I'm very sorry, but hopefully you will find that useful and be able to take it away and have it there for you. In terms of where we are, so if anyone doesn't know Durham, you don't know where we're located, we are in the beautiful northeast of England, and it is an absolutely stunning area with so many things around and about, whether that's to explore a little bit further away or whether that's actually in the heart of Durham itself. It's about 2 hours 40 straight up from London King's Cross, and some of the other times are listed there. Newcastle, being our nearest big city, is only 12 minutes on the train, and that is pretty cheap with like a student rail card as well. So it is very well connected, and Durham is on a lot of major network rail lines. So if you need to get to wherever you need to get to, hopefully it should be pretty easy to do so. And we're a little bit biased, but we absolutely love it. Like, it's got all the aspects that you should hopefully need. It's got green areas, woodlands, walks, mixed in with the city centre as well. And it's a very student friendly city with lots of student activities going on.